Do you know who is gender discrimination? It's when there are unfair rights between male and female. It's an unequal treatment, including privilege and priority. Have we done enough to settle this difference? Over the years, the world had come closer to achieving gender equality, but it was not enough. Women have been showing their ability in the society on the fields: politics, education, medicine, better jobs, and others. We will have learned many things in our lives, but we need to learn that gender discrimination is a setback in the society, and we need to banish it. Many countries have been abused women for their gender and still do. We will have been doing many things in the wrong way, but still have time to take actions in the next years. Together, we can do it.
Since the beginning of time, we have compared and discriminated women against men in different aspects. Still, in developed countries, women have faced social obstacles due to gender discrimination. They have been working very hard to stop being minimized, stop receiving lower payments at their jobs, or be disrespected because of their gender. I have been working on the eradication of gender discrimination. Have they been looking for a solution to the discrimination? Yes, many peaceful protests have been carried out over the years, thus achieving the creation of various inclusive laws. We will have worked enough to eradicate the gender discrimination.
Gender discrimination had been seen since the late 19th century. Gender discrimination had started when the First World War occurred. Gender discrimination will have end when we understand that we are equal. People have been fighting against gender discrimination for years, and I want to ask, do you think it is a current issue? Men had been discriminating against women before the Titanic sank. We will have been living in a society of equality before the 22nd century.
I have lived in a society with many restrictions where men and women have different roles, and in many countries there aren't equal rights. I have been convinced that by working with our entire community, we can also promote change to our society. And if we continue to promote change, we will have been changing the opportunities for our children and future generations.
Throughout history, men and women have lived with a depiction of stereotypes based only on biological factors in reproductive roles. I realize that fighting against gender discrimination has become synonymous with fighting against men. You often hear, it only affects women, right? Well, that's not true. Fighting against this topic is understanding that men and women should have equal rights, privileges, and access to the same opportunities.
Not that long ago, women had not experienced a true sense of equality. Just 150 years ago, women could not vote, nor participate in parliament, receive fair legal support, own property, or even receive a proper education. But how did things change? It happened gradually thanks to the effort of brave women and men challenging the status quo. But the truth is, society gender expectations will not have as much of an impact on future generations if everyone doesn't start questioning gender-based assumptions and stereotypes, especially in the workplace, education systems, and inside our family roles. We have to ask ourselves, have we been doing enough? There are many who still don't believe this is a current issue. The society has been supporting all these gender biases since the beginning of time. Currently, gender discrimination is still in full force in undeveloped countries, like South Sudan, where 73% of girls can access primary school. In more subtle ways inside salary negotiations where there is a clear pay gap between the two genders. In politics where female voices have been known to be taken as bossy instead of smart. Or even when men are not taken seriously as victims of sexual assault.